Rashad, why you didn't
Anyways,
hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit
What's up,
in it,
Rashad? What
yeah.
it do, boy?
Because a lot
Yeah.
happened the day before free agency. So we'll just go through Sham's page. DeAndre Ayton finalizing a contract buyout. So he's been bought out because I saw the official post from the Portland Trailblazers. A lot of people are saying the Lakers. I don't think that changes anything for the Lakers, even though they wanted a center for so long. He gives no effort. I don't think he really cares about basketball. He just happens to be tall, and he was good growing up, but he lost his fire for the game as soon as he made $1 million. Jabari Smith Jr., who I thought was a very interesting player on potentially on the market. Obviously, Atlanta kid, so I'm a bit biased there. But he decides to just lock in 5 year extension, 22 million, and 122 million for 5 years, and he's staying locked in with the Houston Rockets. Bobby Portis Jr. is it looks like he's gonna stay with the Bucks through retirement. 3 years, $44 million. They forever just value him from that championship run. James Harden, he's declining. Okay. He's declining his player option to sign for a new deal, 2 year, $81.5 million. I think James is tired of moving and he likes being home in LA. There's no point to keep moving for him. AJ Mitchell is so underrated. He doesn't even have a breaking news thing. Like, that's crazy. Like, where is his breaking news thing? But he's about to be signed to a 3 year deal for $9 million. Ayton to the Lakers makes sense. He has potential, but no motor. Exactly. Like, you're not gonna get it from him at this point of his career. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If it ain't happened by now, this one broke my heart because y'all know I wanted Colin Sexton Young Bull to come back home to the Hawks to back up Trey Young. The Hawks needed two things. They needed a backup point guard. They needed some scoring off the bench. They miss out on the top scorer, who could also be a backup point guard, and Colin Sexton. He doesn't miss a beat when Trey gets off the floor. However, he's now going to Charlotte, where he will back up LaMelo Ball, or I don't even know if he'll back him up. He might just be starting in the backcourt with him. But LaMelo, he misses so many games that now you don't have much of a drop off with Colin Sexton. He's an absolute dog. Um, Yusuf Nurkic has just been a trading piece for like years now, dog. Harden is still relevant in 2025. He had a decent season last year. He's not like Houston James Harden, where he shifts the entire. I am the system. It's not like that, but he's still decent. Duncan Robinson, he is declining his $20 million. I think that's crazy. Duncan, I think if I'm Duncan Robinson, I take the $20 million because that contract is looking like a bad contract after last season. I think you take the $20 million, bro. You take the option, take the $20 million, and yeah, then you go from there next season as a free agent. Julius Randle is about to sign 3 year, $100 million. Oh my god, jeez Louise, bro. Shout out Julius Randle. They got Julius Randle and Nas Reed coming back. Pretty much everybody except for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's probably, it sounds like, going to the Hawks. But I think the Hawks need more than that. Because they need some scoring off the bench. You got Karis LeVert, who might go to the Pistons. Or you might get Malik Beasley. It's just like the Hawks need some scoring off the bench, bro. Like, that's a big problem. That is a huge problem with the Hawks. Because if you get that with Porzingis, and Porzingis can give you, like they say, Porzingis get you 50 games, and Jalen Johnson can get you 60 games. That's an NBA Finals contender right there. Dorian Finney-Smith declining his option. He wants to test free agency. The fact that the Lakers are praying for Dorian Finney-Smith to come back, it's not a good sign, man. The Lakers are crumbling, dude. That's what happens, man, when you go top heavy. But hey, I guess you do that for Luka Doncic. JJ said, "Let's do it for Luca." Malik Beasley being investigated for gambling. Stop betting on yourself. First team all stupid. LeBron taking the 52.6 mil as we just read. You don't like the Randall contract? Uh, I've seen some, bro. It's like he 3 years 100. Nas Reed signed for what, 5 years 125? Nas Reed signed for 5 years 125. Not gonna lie to you, gang. Julius Randle contract look all right. Beasley is in trouble. If he was betting on his own games, it is what it is, bro. Hawks pulled out apparently. Good, good. Shout out to Beasley. Beasley, a hometown kid. Beasley might go to jail. Mike Vick. Atlanta said we already seen that before. What is Oops, I mean. Oh no, can't leak, can't leak. I was about to leak on stream. All right. Nicholas Batum, he's declining his option to become a free agent. Uh, Boy, my heart skipped. I won't gonna lie to you. Sam Merrill, 4 years. Okay, so he's going back to the Cavs. Uh, Davion Mitchell, off night, signing 2 years, 24 mil. Okay. What's Garrett Temple doing? Garrett Temple, how old is Garrett? Okay, it's 16th season. So he signed for 3.6. Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, 3 years, 24 mil. He reacted to it with this GIF, getting 8 million a year. That's pretty nice for him. Who is this? Justin Edwards. Oh snap, Justin Edwards. He signed a new 3-year deal after declining his option. Houston is bringing back Jeff Green, Aaron Holiday, and Jashawn Tate. So they pretty much keeping everybody together. They re-signing Fred Van Vliet as well. What John Collins doing? John Collins, he's getting his money. He opted in to get his 26.5 million. Get that money. You guys know Kyrie signed his big old deal. KP to the Hawks. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, and then you guys know Mark Williams to the Suns. So yeah, that's everything. Marseille's out as the uh uh what is he, like, president of basketball operations, something like that? GM. He's the guy who he put on, pretty much the Toronto Raptors to become a championship team. Why do you think betting? Oh, and he was gonna go to the Hawks, but he waited too late. The Hawks let Anzi Salah get a draft in. He got a draft in, and he flipped a whole bunch of nothing into Kristaps Porzingis. It was like, GG's, my boy. They said we're gonna keep Anzi as the lead guy, so he ain't coming to Atlanta anymore. Plus, there was a belief of, like, wherever he goes, they have a better chance of getting Giannis. I don't think that's gonna be the case either. Why do I think betting has become more of a problem? I think is really betting has always been a problem, as everybody knows, right? So we'll start there. I think one of the issues now is how accepted it's become publicly. Like every other commercial is like DraftKings, Prize Picks, what's on FanDuel, right? Like those three, this like the big three of betting that you just see on TV all the time. And GM. Marseille was the GM in Toronto. And let me think. I think it's just becoming a mainstream thing, and everybody's kind of doing it. And people are constantly like DMing the players about their like things and all that. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know, because gambling money is play money for professional athletes. You're getting Malik Beasley. Hold on, let's go to Spot Rack. Malik Beasley Spot Rack. All right. So Malik Beasley was getting 6 mil, bro. He was getting 6 mil. All right. Hold on. Pause this. It didn't pause at all. That didn't do anything. There we go. Malik Beasley was getting 6 mil. Like the little flips you do to get 70,000 or 200,000, 300. Like if it's a parlay and everything like that, and you got a big bank of people and they pour in a lot of money and you get six figures from it. That's still nothing compared to $6 million, bro. There's so much else to gamble on. If you want to gamble on, just gamble on something else, bro. Like gamble on cars, gamble on blackjack, gamble on the slots, gamble on this. Like you gambling on the sport that you play. You can even gamble on the dang kids, gamble on NCAA, gamble on the WNBA, gamble on swimming, gamble on tennis. I think Coco Golf is going to win the French Open. You gambling on the sport you play. In the future, we're going to see some 30 for 30 on this betting stuff. It's crazy because it's like Pete Rose was like, you know what I mean, banned from baseball for this. And then he dies. No. It becomes mainstream. He dies, and then they put him in the Hall of Fame. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing right now, dude? I think it was easier to get away with betting back in the 90s and the 2000s. 100%. Betting has always been an issue. Like, you got to think, like, the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Not to get too much into those conspiracy theories and of what happened when he left the game to go play baseball. But if you know, right? And it's like, so betting's always been the thing. Ellen Iverson allegedly and reportedly not leaving casinos for 2-3 days at a time in the same clothes, gambling in casinos now post retirement. Charles Barkley being open about his gambling issues since the 90s, since he's been in the spotlight in the 90s. You know, gambling's always been a thing, but it's just like, don't be betting on your own league, bro, when you're in the league. Like, that's just stupid. Because the money you getting from that can't even be no real money compared to what you already getting, if that makes sense, to what you're already getting for those in the back. But yeah. Okay, there's that.
Rashad, why you didn't
Anyway,
really hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
Trump lit
What's
in
up,
it,
Rashad?
yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.